And you may remember last year, and I do believe Sean actually had a chat to someone from this organisation. It was in last October, a Māori health science collaboration was granted to New Zealand's, the first licence in New Zealand to cultivate an indigenous fungi containing psilocybin, which is the psychedelic compound found in, we call them magic mushrooms, right? Rangiwaho Marae, based south of Gisborne, is leading the collaboration, and the licence was granted to Rua Bioscience, which is a biopharmaceutical business also based in Tairāwhiti. The licence is only for cultivation research at this stage, but it aims to unlock the therapeutic potential of psilocybin, which has been used in traditional medicine here, of course, in New Zealand and around the world for thousands of years. So, you know, the stories I started with the show have had some serious, sad consequences of people consuming the wrong mushroom. But if you know what you're doing, there are some absolute benefits that we can take from this amazing fungi. I mean, they are, when you do start looking at them, they are quite incredible. So I'd like to know more about this and where we are in these trials. And joining me now is Rangiwaho Trustee Jody Toroa. Kia ora, Jody. Welcome in.
Tēnā koe, Leah.
Thank you
me te whānau whānui.
Kia ora. Thank you so much for being on the show. Can I just start by saying, how did this collaboration come about?
We've done, I think with many of our whānau around the Motu, relationships with different research centres, a lot of tai mahi because of, you know, the change impacts to whānau and the rest of it. And along the way, one of those relationships with our whānau from Ngāti Porou, Manikere, our whanaunga in town, Tutanarimu, a mate of ours, Patrick McHugh from Mātai Research Centre in Tūrang House, had a discussion about the issues that we have in our region, Tairāwhiti, around meth, and that there had been a lot of studies, global studies, particular response to meth with, psychedelics. But within that conversation is we have taonga species here in Aotearoa that we have a connection to ourselves. So this may be a solution and aid to support what's happening with our communities throughout the country. So, yeah, we started from conversation around community issues to actually calling in some of the networks out there, particularly with Manu and Pat and Harahui, around the, taonga, healing, what other First Nations people have brought back into healing for addictions and trauma. And actually, this has to be marae-based. This has to be for our communities, by our communities. So a very unique approach to not only Aotearoa, but around the world where you're having clinical trials for what is, classed as a Class A drug. And for us, this is the way we have to do it. If we have the, the honour, the privilege of having taonga species like our mushroom, it has
Jody,
to be a whole.
Could I just quickly ask you, do you know how many varieties of the psychedelic fungi we've got here?
Yeah, indigenous to Aotearoa, 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so far. But Devlin, who's from Manaaki Whenua, and he's a fungi expert, we have thousands. There are thousands of fungi. Mycelium, the whole kōrero that's, captured a lot of people. And there's many fungi that actually haven't been, revealed themselves yet. So it's, yet. They say this around the world. There's just fungi everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Well, you did mention about in Tairāwhiti about the meth problem, and I know in America too they are trialling this also for alcoholism and other addictions.
yeah.
So you mentioned globally this is not new for around the world. It is new here for New Zealand, which is the exciting part of this. So you were granted the cultivation license, right? Where have you been? Where have you gone in the last 5 or 6 months? Where are you at? Is there clinical trials around the corner?
For us, it has been a major process, but fortunately, whānau that have come in from Auckland University who have led LSD and MDMA trials are alongside us. So there's a wide group of people that are committed to making this actually work for whānau in our communities, because there isn't much out there in terms of, relief and support. So the clinical trials all go through a medical authority to get approved,
Yes.
as well as the medicine coming in from Canada, which is similar to one of our indigenous species that we'll be using, and that's the whole mushroom, the whole taonga. So we're looking at July this year, and we're